Dare you to find a better bang for your buck watch. Not gonna happen. Hey guys, I'm Bradley Hasemeyer, and let me just say it before you do. Bradley, your wrist is empty. Someone needs to clothe it. I know, how about Citizen? Yes, I think that's a great idea, because in this box I have the Citizen Promaster Dive Automatic. It's a wonderful watch. I'm excited to tell you about all the specs, the history, and all that. But first, this thing here was inspired by the legendary NY0154. Do you remember when Milli Vanilli, Janet Jackson, and Bette Midler ruled the airwaves? Maybe you don't, because that was 1989. And today, I'm taking you back there, sort of, using the Citizen Promaster Dive Automatic that first came out in 1989. It's also known as the Fugu. We'll get to why that is in just a minute. Thankfully, like the music from the 80s, there has been an evolution to music and also to this dive watch. So my question to you is, would you Fugu? Let's unbox. Now personally, I love opening Citizen watches. This thing right here, set, protect, register. Make sure you keep that so you can register your watch. And look at this. This is super cool. It's a dive tank. What? It's not functional at all, which is good because they don't want people thinking I can go scuba diving. I just got this. I love the drama of the presentation that Citizen always brings. Here we go. Oh, look at that right there. Yeah. It's just a thing of beauty. Let's take this thing out of here. Comes on a little foam pad, of course. This is a beautiful watch. There's lots to love about it, lots to talk about it, but let's get things kicked off with the specs. This particular one is the NY0154-51L. It has a 44mm case, is ISO rated to 200 meters, features an anti-reflective sapphire crystal, a unidirectional aluminum dive bezel, full lume hands and markers, a screw-down setting and winding crown, features a two-tone stainless bracelet, and is powered by the automatic caliber 8204 at 6 Hertz, which will give you about 42 hours of power reserve. Hands-on with this thing, man, this is such a lovely watch. And when this one came, I thought, great, another dive watch. That's great. I love dive watches. Can never have too many dive watches, but this one just feels special. This whole collection, by the way, is extremely varied. You could get different faces, you could get different bands. There's so many different options. There's even an all black one with a full lume face. So the markers, the hands, the face, all that, I really dig that. I guess we gotta start with the top. It's a Promaster. Citizen started Promaster as a way to make tools, essentially, that you wear on your wrist. I mean, this collection, the Promaster collection, is supposed to encourage you to go deeper, go further, or go higher. Clearly with this, we're going deeper, and the idea being these are functional tools that also double as beautiful timepieces. It's kind of like how your iPhone or your smartphone can get on the web, it can get on social media, you do all these things. Oh, and by the way, it also makes phone calls. It's like, this is a tool that, oh, by the way, also looks great when you wear it with a suit and it tells you the time. So I love that combination of durability that Promaster brings to the table. Let's start with the obvious stuff. This one has the two-tone bracelet. On top of that, they've kept the vintage look of this. From 1989, there have been some changes. They've changed the glass to be a little more durable. The size has changed a little bit. The bezel now has 120 clicks instead of 60, and it's so satisfying. I'm just gonna put it up to the mic for a little ASMR for you here. So satisfying, right? A watch has to sound good too, right? Like, you can tell by the way the watch sounds, by the way it feels, that level of quality that it has. And clearly it's in this Dive Automatic. Hang on just a second. I don't know about you, but I always have to return my bezel right back to the top, back to that 12 o'clock. All right, now earlier I called this the Fugu, and you might be wondering, Bradley, what is that? Well, Fugu is Japanese for pufferfish, and when they originally designed this watch, they looked at the pufferfish and thought there's some interesting characteristics there that we're inspired by, and because they mirrored the design style, like the serrated bezel, after the pufferfish, and it's called Fugu, that's kind of the street name for it. So you may have heard it referred to as that. If you don't know what a pufferfish is because you missed kindergarten or you've never been to an aquarium, first off, I would highly recommend going to an aquarium. But secondly, they give you a cheat sheet. Just look on the back. Yes, they have etched a pufferfish in the back. It's a really cute guy. One of the more obvious distinguishing characteristics to this, other than the serrated bezel, and in this case a two-tone bracelet, is where the crown is. Most of the times, you know, your crown is on the right side. This is at the 8 o'clock position. Is that 8 o'clock? 6, 7, 8. That's 8 o'clock. And in this case, I'm right-handed, so I wear my watch in my left hand. So when it goes on my wrist, has a great feel, by the way, you'll notice that the crown would normally push against your wrist, right? I have a diver watch like that where the crown's over here. When I'm picking things up, my kids, you know, boxes at the grocery store, whatever, that crown eventually goes into my wrist. And this design feature is really practical for divers because it actually allows for a free range of movement while you're diving, while you're picking up equipment, and that type of thing. This watch is really made for the professional, but that type of design also benefits the everyday wearer like myself. Now, what's nice about this is a winding crown. This is an automatic watch, right? It's powered not by EcoDrive, not by Citizen's famous EcoDrive that uses light to power, any power, all that kind of stuff. No, this is powered by you moving around. There's a mechanism on the inside that as you move, it's winding a spring, and when you stop, the spring is slowly unwinding, tick, 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 tick. Gives you up to 42 hours of power reserve. You could still manually wind this watch, like an old school pocket watch or something. So again, even more of this like really cool insider street cred that takes this watch so beyond just a basic diver watch. I love that. All right, so now it's on. It's a great weight. I could wear it with a sweater. I could wear it with a suit, I could wear it with a hoodie, I could wear it with a t-shirt. Love that it goes with so many different things, right? All right, so there you go. That is the Citizen Promaster Dive Automatic. It's really exceeded my expectation. I love what Citizen has done here. The retro looks, the range of options, packed with all types of usable technology or features, if you will, and yet at the same time, it's a simple diver that you can wear every day of the year. The fact that it's automatic brings this like street cred to it. They've thought of a lot of stuff and they've packed it in here. I dare you to find a better bang for your buck watch. Not gonna happen. My question to you still remains, would you Fugu? Are you a dive watch enthusiast? Is this something that you would add to your collection? I'd love to know in the comments below. Of course, make sure you were following Citizen Watch US on social for up-to-the-minute watch drops and daily wrist inspiration. And if you have any questions about this watch or any of their watches, make sure you head to the Citizen website. That's it for me. I'm gonna charge up my watch, have some coffee. You guys have a great day and enjoy your time. I'm so productive today.